Hey everyone, my name is Nicolás Sánchez Montaño. I am a filmmaker in formation. You and me are now watching Geeks Behind the Counter. Enjoy!
Hey, all right, I'll ask you. Have you ever heard of the word schmendrick?
Of course I have.
Holy crap! I called him a schmendrick last time and he didn't know what it was.
Welcome to another episode of Toy Geeks Behind the Counter, your weekly fix of everything art, artists, events, designer toys, plush, pop, action figures, and more. I'm Sarah Jo.
I'm Ben Goretzky.
And I'm Jack Venturo.
Ooh, the trumpet has sounded.
The counter's dirty again.
Oh, it's not that dirty. Come on, it's
We'll clean it up because we're going to bring some stuff out.
fine. It's fine. How's everyone doing?
Fantastic. We had an amazing sunset here tonight
Oh,
in beautiful downtown.
Glendale, Burbank,
3D Retro Burbank, Pasadena, Anaheim convention.
Absolutely
yes. We have an artist of the month to mention,
Yes, we do.
and that artist of the month is now. Make sure we get it right.
Yeah, we got to get it right
Okay.
because we're dumb.
This is we got it right the last episode. We'll get it right this episode. It's actually 7. We said RX7. Sorry.
7 is the artist of the month, not RX7. RX7 is his Instagram. Awesome. Check out all that good stuff. And we need another artist of the month for, what is it? March? April.
Gosh,
The year is going so fast, isn't it?
It is. It's horrible.
April already. It's going to be summer.
I know.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah,
It's going to
don't do
be
that.
spring. It's going to be spring.
It's gonna be May.
Wow. Wow. Was that like supposed to be your breath? Oh, the bell has rung.
It's the Kevin Bell. He couldn't do it. All right, so that's that. And then what else is there? We love your cold open. Send us how you're gonna be like, hey, this is blah blah blah, and this is how you're watching Toy Geeks Behind the Counter, and that's it. So send us a cool video. What else do they have to do? We did the artist of the month. We did the cold open video. What else do they have to do?
Show us how you watch the show.
Yeah.
Show us on Instagram how you watch the show. Hashtag ToyGeeksBTC. Tag us. And just show us, like, maybe we're doing this. And, like, your toy is right there. See how we just paused for you?
Or maybe not.
Oh.
Whatever you want, just show us. And then
Is the Inception still going?
The Geekception.
The Geekception.
Yes, Geekception. We got 2 people doing the Geekception.
Have you seen
Yeah, I
this?
have
It's
seen
like,
that.
Which is
on Instagram.
insane.
Yeah, it's great.
I hope they keep going to episode 40 because that's going to be like,
that's,
Wow.
how will you even...
I don't even, it's going to be amazing, but let's just see what happens.
All right, let's keep it going.
But,
But, you know what? We have a special guest today. That's right. He flew in all the way from the East Coast just to be right here. I might be lying a little bit on that. But he did fly in from the East Coast, and he is here. It's the one, the only, Jim McKenzie, everyone!
Oh, yeah. Thank
know.
you.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
He comes in drunk.
Hey.
How are you?
Is there one of those tracks of people clapping?
Oh, yeah. What are you talking about, tracks? It's all
guys, calm down, please.
Over there. Oh, don't throw things at us.
I love how he's so obvious that he's like never seen an episode.
I've watched every episode.
Is there going to be like an intro?
I haven't watched an episode. I'm sorry.
I haven't either.
What?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Neither have I. Oh.
Ay.
Jack has to. He edits.
Thanks,
I have
Jack.
to watch it 3 times.
Thanks, Jack.
Anyway,
Good thing
so
we're
tell the
ready.
people if they don't know who you are, what you do, who you are, what you do.
I'm here. I'm Jim, and I'm an artist. I'm a toy designer, a male toy designer. Let that be known. And I also sculpt. I do commercials. I animate. And I flew here last night and officially to move here, and I'm very exhausted. So
Congratulations.
Here I am.
Wow, congrats.
You walked off the plane.
Welcome
and
to
came
the
here.
West
Walked off the
Coast,
plane and came here.
otherwise
The
known
West is
as
the
the best
The
coast.
best coast.
The best coast, yes.
I don't know about that, but
That's horrible.
maybe.
Well, welcome. You mentioned that you were an artist,
Yes.
and you said you were a toy designer, but you've been on the internets for a little bit now. You actually had, if I recall, a certain viral video. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Please tell me there's not something inside that. No, there isn't. But that's a good question. This is artist Jim McKenzie. How do you think he sculpted his dog's head? How do you think he did it?
Well, that's aluminum foil.
Yes. My first thought was that he laid the foil over the dog's face, and then I thought, how do you get your dog to sit there for that? You can't. But you see, Jim McKenzie is super talented. He just takes 2 pieces of aluminum foil, then he has his dog come and sit in front of him. He just starts molding it freehand. Look at it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes.
No way.
Yes, Way. You see the whole thing. There is no digital wizardry here except what's coming out of his fingers. His digits are really working on that foil, and he is replicating the face of his dog. And some people are wondering, how does he do that? Well, that's because this guy is super, super talented.
No, I was actually at the Cotton Candy Machine one night for an opening. It's Tara McPherson's shop, and Sean, her husband, was telling me, oh, you got to see this video about Salvador Dali where he sculpts something and plays it in reverse. He's actually ripping something apart, and then he plays the footage in reverse, and it looks like he's sculpting something out of tinfoil, someone's head. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm totally going to steal this idea and do that as a joke. Because I put all these serious videos together, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna fool people.
lied to us
I
too
lied to you.
hard.
Sorry, guys. But I made it a point to say, yes, this is obviously played backwards. This is a joke. And everyone
When did you say that?
I wrote LOL, okay?
You wrote, and that's
Yeah.
supposed to mean, by the way.
The tee-hee, you know what?
That's not a confession.
That's an LOL.
That's like today's period.
I wrote homage to Salvador Dali.
But it's a great video, and it's actually your dog.
Yeah, it's my dog. It's Gordo.
It's Gordo. That's amazing. Speaking of
Nice
Gordo,
segue there.
Transition.
you like
Wow.
it?
Wow.
I was like, where is this going?
I want to
So-
give you an award for that.
Why? Thank you. What?
It's a Gordo
Wait
award.
a minute! It's a Gordo award.
That means fat.
It does.
It's fat. What are we looking at here, Jim?
This is my first vinyl produced by 3D Retro. There goes the applause again.
Pretty retro.
And
Yeah.
it came up pretty snazzy.
So we actually, this is what's the color of this one called?
This is the pink one, pink and purple.
It's just called
I
the
think
pink
it's
purple.
this was the Designer Con exclusive, right?
This was the Decon
Yeah.
2017
17,
exclusive.
yeah.
Sold very well. I think we have a few left, but we also have
You want these?
we did talk about these on the show before, but I wanted to.
We talked about that one, but I saw that one at Decon,
And we
but I've
did
never
talk-
seen that other one.
This is when did we release this one?
Here I go. I'm gonna
Have
give
you
it an
seen
open.
it?
No.
I think. Oh, that was San Diego.
That's right. One of the reasons why we produce vinyl toys is because your original sculpt cost approximately how much, would you say?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
So-
More than what the usual person
yeah.
would be able to afford unless they're really saving up for a collector's piece.
Yeah.
While this vinyl figure, which is smaller and comes in different colors and all that, sold for $45,
Fairly affordable.
which is clearly a lot more affordable than the original.
Yeah.
So that's really the reason why, one of the reasons why we make vinyl toy figures out of original art.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool because, it's obviously a lot different than the actual piece. The one I made is much bigger. It's got a lot more detail on it, and this was kind of a stylized version of that. To make something at this scale with the same level of detail, I felt was kind of cheapening the actual piece. I wanted to make a sub version that everyone could have, but it's not quite what you would get at the gallery because you don't want to piss off the
person that
collectors.
bought it.
Yeah. But,
One of a kind,
yeah.
except for all these.
So I do make things that are much smaller with more detail, and they're originals and they're at a different price point. So And I also wanted this to be kind of like just like a fun, stylized version. So that's why we went with the simplified Gordo on this.
And just so people know, you did supply us with the sculpt for this one.
Yeah.
So
the sculpt, the
that was really
box, all
cool.
that.
And it has a little Jim McKenzie, like
It's in the
Let's
back.
see that
sculpted
one
right
over
into it. These are great. So you've done some other toys. I don't know about vinyl, but you have done other toys. You've done, and the latest one that was released. First of all, you did the Scarecrow one, which sold out like that, and that was done with Toy Cube. And you actually did another toy with Toy Cube, which recently came out, which we have here.
Yes.
What
Pumpkin
is
crab.
pumpkin crabs?
What the?
Yeah.
So we
opening
got
it?
Yeah, we got to
Open
open
it up.
Let's do it.
So this is made out of what, resin
This
or?
is a vinyl.
Oh, it is vinyl.
It is vinyl, yes.
Oh, so you have made other vinyl toys.
Yes, this is the second vinyl toy. So
I didn't know that. I thought
Very
it
hard to
was a
open.
resin.
no, the Scarecrow's a resin. This one's
This
vinyl.
one is vinyl. So this isn't one of the things about. I personally, we've already discussed this on the show, but actually, what's your opinion? Do you like resin more or vinyl more?
It depends. They're both two different things, and I like them for different reasons. I do love the heaviness of resin more than this kind of feeling, but I also love the smell of these.
See the
You
smell.
know, it just
smell
reminds me of like
vinyl.
Burger King toys, opening them as a kid.
Oh wow!
That eyeball. Look at those eyeballs.
Yes.
Holy.
So I
moly.
painted those in Photoshop, and we just kind of made little stickers and slapped them in. And
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's a sticker?
yeah, it's a little sticker. I was surprised because I figured there would be some
no
sort
idea.
of seam in there.
No, it's like mesmerizing.
Oh yes.
Here, let me see. Let me see.
The arms move.
No.
Not on this one. I mean, you could.
Well,
It'd
the
probably
arms
break
move.
it. I thought it would be a good idea if they did
What's
move.
the matter with you?
I know.
Hey, I
I would
didn't
love some
make
sort of
this.
mechanical
I checked them
thing.
all.
Why didn't you do
Oh,
this
really?
like 3D retro so they could arms move and the legs can move?
Sarah
The
Jo
next
already
one.
checked them all.
The friggin' everything could, dude. This
No
whole
points
thing.
of articulation.
This
I know.
could have moved. That could have moved. The whole. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Actually,
How much was that? How much is this figure?
This figure goes for
140.
145.
145.
Yeah.
So this one's 145. Now,
I wanted to
and
move.
this one is 45. They're kind of to scale, kind of.
It's a $100 difference. It's fine.
Here's the thing.
It happens.
It happens.
So to explain to people why there's a price difference. One, first of all, there's a lot more involved in like the sculpt here. There's a lot more pieces. Each one of these legs
Yeah, it's glued in.
is a different piece.
Different sculpt.
Now,
They're
I
not-
don't know. I wonder if do they look the same? Like exactly?
I think.
believe
They are
might be.
exactly the same.
That was one of
Well-
the concerns I had on that.
You know how you can tell?
Yeah,
The crack.
The cracks. You can tell they are exactly the same.
But if you're a big fan of symmetry, this is the time.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. The figure is awesome.
No, I love it.
And it's great. We just wish it would move around so we can
Yeah,
like
oh,
twist
so
the
I want
body.
to move
and
the
all
hell.
that.
I'm gonna take that
Yeah.
home. I'm gonna cut it up, and I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna bring it back.
Please do.
I'm just kidding.
You're gonna bring it back and go like,
No,
here,
but-
you were supposed to make this.
I am being picky because I wanted things to move. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did make the 3 heads move, you would see the seams there. But the arm looks
It's really-
like it.
yeah, it
does.
looks like it
right
should
there. There's
move,
like
yeah.
a thing. So
Yeah.
you know. But I mean, just like that, and the eyes and the freaking paint job on it. It's just it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, these are really cool, but unfortunately, we have to talk about things that don't relate to you completely.
What?
I know that's
Yeah,
just.
come outta here.
I mean, you like toys and
I
stuff.
love toys, yeah.
You collect?
So,
I collect. That's how I got into this, by buying toys all my life.
what do you collect?
I collect a lot of stuff, like hot toys. I started collecting in like the 90s, like the McFarlanes, all that fun stuff.
Oh
Ooh.
Yeah. And then it kind of moved on to
Yeah.
more expensive stuff.
Movie Maniacs, my
Movie Maniacs, yeah, I have them all on my wall still. They started to yellow. Got all-
Yeah.
Yeah, the
upset
packaging
about that.
especially.
That's why I put them in dioramas and sold them.
Ah, smart.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring out some toys.
Yeah, well, we
do we
actually have. You're going to join us for this. We have mail call.
Oh, well, how was that?
Mail call. I don't know how that sounds.
All right.
We got something in the mail
Cool.
from one of our fans.
Yeah. Why not? And
there's a
you
lot
can
of-
send things in the mail as well.
It says, I know how you heart unboxing.
Joke's on you. It was already unboxed for us. It was
That's
already cut
awesome.
up, so we didn't have to do it.
Okay, so
Well, let's see.
Well, here, there's
All right, you open that.
this.
What is
and-
this?
A solo cup.
All right.
How about that?
What do you have there? Oh, my
Looks
goodness.
like some figures.
Oh, Sarah Joe, you can tell us what is going on with those things. Could this be a coinkydink?
It is.
What is this?
It is.
What is going
Force.
I'm just pulling them out.
Oh God,
Oh, my
I need
goodness.
that in my life.
I'll be back.
Oh, that's
So this. Oh my God. The Force Ghostbusters.
These are great.
this one's a cup.
Is it a real cup to drink
It's a
out
cup.
of? Hey, and you wanted a cup.
I don't
It's a
think
solo cup. This is
I
a
don't
cup
think
for
you were
me.
supposed to take it out of the packaging.
Why not?
because then it's a cup.
Well, you could just staple
Oh
it
my
back on if
gosh.
you don't want it
That's
to.
right.
From Mr. Blank Toys. Hey, Toy Geeks. Here, you're better at
All
this.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Ooh, that's kinda,
Hey, Toy Geeks, love your show. I've only got started making art toy figures recently, started November 2017, after working with Dane Marks from Buzzard Guts. Hi, Dane. Doing graphic design for him on his Lucasfilms and Mattel style logos. And I did card backs and art for a couple figures, the Alien Empire, Pee-wee P.O.'s Big Adventure. These are things that DKE sold, I just want to say.
Ooh.
Phantasm, Tall Man, and more. First is the Force Ghostbusters figure,
That's this one?
nicknamed Yo Dimer.
Yo Dimer.
It's going to be featured in the
Get it?
War Stars Kids decks. It was his first sculpt. Using Yoda arms and head, he sculpted them into a Slimer body. The concept is part of Buzzard Guts' universe of movies from the 80s crossover with Star Wars.
You see
I
this?
know, it's super funny.
The drawing and everything,
Because like with these bootlegs, it's a whole part of the whole thing.
It's
the
all
packaging.
packaging.
Yeah, the
Okay,
whole
which
so-
thing.
you destroyed, by the way.
No,
I thought we were
no.
unwrapping. I thought
Yeah,
this was
yeah,
an
yeah.
unwrapping
So,
show.
Mr. Blank Toys, I'm sorry I have to bother you about this, but
Number 5.
there's nothing on the back of this.
Oh.
There's nothing on the back of this.
No backing.
That's a wasted space. That's a wasted opportunity.
You have a whole nother canvas back here, and we look forward to you filling it up. Okay,
Oh. Let's
send
continuing.
them back.
Good point. That's very
That's
good input.
yeah.
Well, and he knows because he worked with Buzzard Guts on his stuff, and his stuff
That's
is front
awesome.
and back.
Good point.
And speaking of back, the next figure down. I know you love my segments. I'll be back.
I'll
be
be
back.
back.
It's a meme that he created years and years ago. Yes, I know other people did the same meme, but I did it best. LOLs.
You did do it good.
Which I decided to make into a figure using a Reaction Terminator 2 figure from Super 7/Funko.
Yeah, that
I
is-
sculpted the hairpiece and the keyboard gun accessory. I have plans to do a whole series of Bach figures soon. Empire Strikes Bach and Ben, guess.
No, not Bach to the Future. Yes! I've got to have them all. Just send them my way, please, right now. Just take my money.
How about
Still,
Zombooger?
this is
Zomburger.
Zombooger.
Zombooger.
Booger, like a booger.
Look, it comes with slime and everything.
It's part of a series of customized California raisins.
These are fun. These are his business cards.
Oh,
And the business cards are
It has a little blister.
It's
That's adorable.
So look at that. It's empty, and it's Mr. Blank Toys, bootleg designer, art toy figures, and more.
It contains the essence of blank.
I hate you, Mr. Blank.
Because it's so good.
It's so good.
And it's his website's on the back. Mr. Blank is dead. Can you?
Oh, this?
God. Oh, how did you do that?
I need
Magic
this
fingers.
one.
So what is that?
I'm gonna need one of these for my husband.
No, that's for you.
Oh, it's
Yours.
for me?
Yeah,
it's
what's
for
the
me.
matter with you?
Perfect.
It's
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
So what is this?
It's the IOED2, inspired by Killer Bootleg's R2 design. He created an R2 unit from a spray can nozzle.
10.
Why?
It's
D2?
a 10ED2.
You might also want to know about that vintage solo situation over there.
Uh-oh.
He's riffing on 2-Bit Hack. 2-Bit Hack. What do you think about that?
Uh-oh.
Let us know in the notes or whatever you're supposed to do.
Is this
Those are
done
called
already?
comments, Sarah Joe.
Notes, comments.
Comments.
I'm from the past. I'm old.
Oh, it's the past, the future.
Let us know on our
Oh.
MySpace page.
This is a vintage solo. 2-Bit Hack did a solo figure recently, and he had these vintage solo cups laying around, so he
that
added
what
a
it's-
header card to them.
Is that what a solo cup
This
used to look
because
like?
these were hanging on the water cooler.
They're,
That's what started it all.
they're a solo adorable.
So you'd be like, you'd go to the office and like, That was
You
your
pull 'em
weekend,
from the
Burns.
thing.
Glowful, told you.
Yeah.
Anyway, he says thanks for everything. He's super inspired by all these people and the Suck Lord. You got to talk about the Suck Lord. He's inspired by the Suck Lord.
Well-
aren't we all?
We are, of course. Well,
I am.
Mr. Blank Toys, these are great. Jim, thoughts?
I love the sitar gun. I think that's
Dude,
a really
it
great
is
thing.
just beautiful.
It's excellent. I would love a little thing I can hang this on because it
Right.
feels like it's a good piece for the wall.
So he needs to work on his backing, and he needs to work on putting something
The little
to
hooks.
actually hang.
Sergio, what do you think about that? About
Oh,
this?
I'm still reading the rest of his note.
No,
First of all, I
wrote
love
a whole
really
essay.
long handwritten notes. I
Ah.
love really long handwritten
We don't
notes.
do that anymore.
I'm-
We're missing the whole art of pen to paper. We have
it's
to
so
do it.
cool.
We got to bring it back.
Oh!
Nice.
I did one.
I gotta go.
But what do you think about that? That they're missing the little hole there. What are those called? The little holes. The little peg
Oh,
board
I don't
holes?
know.
It doesn't matter to you.
It's a little hole. It depends how you're going to display it.
Well, how would you
I-
display this? These
I
all
don't-
go on the
Well,
wall.
you can
don't they?
you can put a little thing in the back here that, like
Well,
back of
The way I
frames.
display
Really,
these is
if-
just thumbtacks.
I mean, if I were
all
going to
four
collect
sides.
these, I would be putting it in some kind of protective thing anyways.
I just put them on my wall.
I know, but I married the king of the nerds.
Jim would just open it and play with the figure.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's great. Yeah, these are
amazing.
great.
Thanks for sending us
Thank
all this
you,
stuff.
thank
It's
you.
super
All right, what else do
cool
we
and
got?
fun.
We have got actually.
Dude, just-
It's not really a blind set, but we've got some boxes to open.
Cereal.
Did you say boxes again?
Boxes to open.
It's
It's Ron English. You know Ron, don't you?
I know Ron.
What is
I
your
do
favorite
love Ron.
cereal to
We
eat?
love Ron.
He's so great.
Cocoa Puffs.
Really?
Cocoa Puffs.
Definitely.
Wow.
Well,
Sergio,
let's
what's your
open
favorite
these.
cereal to eat?
I don't really eat cereal, like
I mean,
low
if I was
carb
to
and all
force
that.
you to eat a cereal, you'd have
Like
to pick one.
oatmeal,
That's not a cereal. Like you're
I mean,
eating
they-
porridge and going on
corn
MySpace.
pops. How about corn pops? Do they still make that?
Yeah, they make those.
That's what I liked
All
as a
right.
kid.
What about
Yeah.
you, Ben?
I actually love me some Basic 4.
What is that?
It's
We're
like
all old.
I like to-
of fiber.
Basic 4 and Cheerios multigrain.
What do you mix them up?
No, the Cheerios no. It's either one of the Cheerios multigrain tastes actually really sweet. It's just good. Okay, what do you like, Jack? What do you like to eat?
I like raisin bran.
See?
Yeah.
I'm an
Host,
adult
2 scoops.
now. The eyes are closed.
Yeah, he's like yawning.
Or is he eating?
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Maybe it's.
Dude,
I mean,
Captain
when
Crunch, who's not really a captain.
Look at that. No, it's Captain Cornstarch.
Why did I get tricks? Why did you guys give me
Because
tricks?
tricks are for kids.
You know I don't like white rabbits.
Oh,
Man.
here. You can talk about him. I'll talk about the White Rabbit.
Yay.
So for those people, let's talk about this. First of all, there is a whole line of these. You see that? A whole line of these that
there's
are
12?
like 8 inches tall, and they're made by Propaganda. These are made by Pop Life, but also, they're officially Propaganda toys. I will tell you, the style and the look looks a little bit different.
On this one, definitely.
Yeah, especially on that
The
one.
same.
What do you think? I mean, you collect like cereal toys.
Doug has all of them.
The big ones or the small ones?
All
or
of
both?
them.
All of them.
But what do you think about that?
I love them. I think they're great.
Well, why don't you just marry them?
I mean, I like that it says
them.
not recommended
Why
for
not?
human consumption. Kid tested. Mother disapproved.
That's hilarious.
Reverse shoplifted by concerned citizens. I mean, this is well thought out. This is well thought out packaging, Mr. Blank Man. See, they used all of the parts. Well, not all. Dave Horvath would have put something on the inside that's like, don't buy any more of these.
That's true. We love you, Dave. I have all the 8-inch ones also, and actually, I have basically every Ron English figure ever released. I love his stuff. These are so good, and honestly, like every time we get them into 3D Retro, we sell out of these small ones so quickly. It's ridiculous.
It's a great crossover toy. because the price point's right. It's $10. Someone that comes in here that doesn't know about this scene, that doesn't have to be explained to why something is $145,
Right.
can break in the way that you could break into the buying this kind of stuff by buying Dunnies or whatever other blind box. This is very accessible.
You're absolutely right in that, because every time we have somebody that walks into the store that doesn't know anything about vinyl toys,
About that whole wall over there.
they walk over there, and the first thing they gravitate to is Fat Tony, and they're like, "This is hilarious! Oh my gosh!" And that's Captain. Oh my gosh! And that's Sugar Pop. And it's like they don't care about anything else except this line.
And then they
It's-
look at the price, and then they walk away.
No, because the
$10 is accessible.
No.
well,
not for the
I
big
mean the
ones.
big ones. The big ones are 60, and it's like kind of like they think it's so funny, and they understand the originality of it. That like I'm not gonna find these anywhere else. That a lot of the time they're like, I want to buy it. It's $60, but it's hilarious, and I want to buy it.
You know, you need a pretty thing for your kitchen.
Exactly.
They're really pretty. The colors are bright.
They're great.
It's cheery.
Yeah.
They are so
So
great.
are these for shelf worthy?
Absolutely.
I think so.
So would you put these on your shelf? They're shelf worthy to go up on that shelf?
I have them on my shelf. They're on my shelf. They're shelf worthy.
What about this?
I don't know how that. I mean,
Is this shelf worthy?
It's wall worthy. If it had the
Wall
wall.
worthy.
Wall.
Wall worthy!
Is that a?
We have no
You don't have a
graphic for
graphic?
wall.
No graphic for wall worthy.
But we're working on it.
Well, I think that's it.
That's it?
I think that's it.
Wait, I have to plug
Oh,
my next thing.
yeah,
it.
duh.
Let's
What
do
are
it.
you doing here?
Yeah.
Here I go.
What are you doing?
You wrote it down.
Okay.
I'm going to be in China,
China.
April 5th through the 7th
Seventh.
at the Shanghai Toy Show. I'm going to be at booth CO5.
CO5.
I'm going to also be at 5 Points Festival June 3rd and possibly Decon.
you're going to be at Decon.
I'm going to be at Decon.
Oh,
We're all going to be a decon.
Possibly.
Possibly.
That's like an insult. Possibly.
If Ben lets me.
You're
attend.
already
I'll
here.
think about it.
You
Consider
already
it.
signed up. It's done.
Well,
This is my thinking face.
He's got Wi-Fi that literally takes money out of your credit card as soon as you walk into the store to
It's
pay for your
working now.
booth.
all right, I'm there.
It just sucks it out. Just do, 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 do.
It's in Anaheim. It's going to be amazing.
He doesn't know about Anaheim. He just moved here
I
last
heard everyone
night.
talking
Oh,
about
that's right.
it. Yes.
The 5 points. Yeah, that's good. All right.
Actually, 5 points.
Wait, we'll see. We don't know.
Is that?
We don't know. We don't know.
This guy doesn't want to say nothing.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You say it, then fine. Go ahead. Say it.
We might be at 5 points.
We might be. I will
There.
be.
That's exactly the might. That's why I didn't want to. This is what you do.
We will be at 5 points. I will be at 5 points.
Ben's going to 5
We're going to
points.
5 points. The 5 points on the dead rabbits.
Rabbits?
Oh, white rabbit.
Tricks are for
Are we
kids.
done?
I think we're done.
We're done.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Jim.
Hey,
Thank
you got
you.
some time to draw on our sketchbook?
I sure do. Bye,
I
everyone.
think he's seen one before.
Don't forget to
knows?
share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment.
Send us things to review. That was fun.
That was the best.
Yeah.
No, you were the best. No, you were the best.
I'm the best. Oh.
See you later, everyone. See you next week.
Toy Geeks, signing out.